Hello, today I would like to give you some quick impressions on three Andy Tower fragrances. These are L'air du Desert Marocain, then we have Au Coeur du Desert and L'air du Desert Marocain Noire. The first one I tried was the OG, so L'air du Desert Marocain. How does this smell, and at least how do I perceive it to be? So L'air du Desert Marocain feels like this pretty mandarin-like smell and with a spicy texture to it. Don't think of about the, let's say, the taste of mandarin that has a bit of that sweetness. Think more about the outside of a mandarin, the peel, and maybe the leaves that sometimes mandarin can have. It has that smell. It's a bit acidic. It's a citrusy but not sweet, but there is something spicy to it. I would say almost like a mandarin with a spicy texture. At least that's how I feel it, more so than spices added to this like mandarin smell, if that makes sense. But there is something spicy, and it feels, for whatever reason, pretty, I would say, windy. It feels fresh. It doesn't feel cold. I wouldn't use like these words to describe it, like cold or cool. It's not like let's say, something that you can find in L'air des Alpes Suisses from Andy Tower also. So it's not like a coldness that you would find in let's say, a lake in the mountains. It's more like a breeze, like a wind that's going through the scent itself. And for me, it pretty much remains this way. There is like an amber note in the base. I don't feel it necessarily as such. Maybe it gives it the scent a bit more base, a bit more, let's say, weight, a bit more, even like a slight sweetness to it. But it's not like apparent, it's not evident, I would say. Then I tried Au Coeur du Desert. This is pretty similar, I would say, to L'air du Desert, especially initially. Like when you first spray it, you may think that they're the same fragrance, basically. So that spiciness, that mandarin-like smell. However, as it dries down, it becomes more, I would say, more resinous, definitely. This gives it a bit more weight, a bit more density, not a lot. But as it continues to dry down, I also get this like earthiness to it. And the mandarin smell, let's say that citrus type smell, let's say dries down a bit more. So in L'air du Desert Marocain, basically you have it for the rest of the wear. Sorry, it's always present. It's always present even here. However, let's say less so. So as it dries down, it becomes resinous. It becomes then even, let's say, earthy. At least that's how I perceive it to be. So in a way, it is less, I have to say this, it is less, let's say, windy. I was talking about like the windiness that the original has. You don't find it here. This feels more denser. It feels more grounded. And this can be seen as a pro or as a con, if you will, because like in a way, for me, that I don't like citruses a lot, the fact that it becomes less mandarin-like, it loses that, let's say, that scent or that note. It is always there, don't get me wrong, but less so. Can be seen as a pro. However, maybe I don't like the fact that it loses that airiness that the original has. However, it's like, I would say that these two could, they're pretty similar, let's put it this way, but they could live together if you want. Like this one is, especially in the dry down, it is a bit different. I'm talking about Au Coeur du Desert, obviously. But they are similar, but as it dries down, you can start to see the differences. The one I like the least probably is L'air du Desert Marocain Noire. This one from the get-go, I got this, let's say, ambergris smell. And there is no mandarin, but there is something that's more lemony. There's like a lemonish, is a more lemon type of citrus compared to the mandarin. And I don't like ambergris that much. Ambergris also, I think, in Au Coeur du Desert, at least in Fragrantica, it is listed. I don't get it a lot, however. Maybe it is there, it gives the scent a bit more body. As for the amber in L'air du Desert Marocain, however, I don't feel that even saltiness or like I don't know, typical ambergris smell. In L'air du Desert Marocain Noire, I get it more. It feels like this ambergris is more present, and as I said, there's also like this lemony side to it. It is the one that feels the most different, I would say, but I don't know if I like it a lot. So, like as I said, more lemony, more ambergris, and however, not my favorite. And so I would put maybe the OG. Let's say the OG. There's also like the women version, I think, that I want to try if it's different. Maybe at the first place, and I would put Au Coeur du Désert afterwards, and then this one, like the Noire version, at in the last spot.